Please welcome former United States Senator Kelly Ayotte.
Hello, New Hampshire. I look out at this crowd, and I know many of you, and I just want to say this is pretty awesome to have all these presidential candidates here, and it's just the greatness of our First in the Nation primary. And we have something very special here in New Hampshire, and that's why I'm running for governor, because I believe that if we do not win in 2024, that's it. We're one election away from becoming Massachusetts, and that's something that we never want to be. We're very special as a state. I know all of us are proud of it. I'm a lifelong New Hampshire resident, and what we have is worth fighting for. Now, when I got in this race, I said that, something we all believe, we're one election away from becoming Massachusetts, and what happened? Wow, the liberal press over the border, they lost their minds. In fact, what they did was, I basically said the truth, and I'm always going to tell the truth, I don't care what the liberal press says. We have a fentanyl issue, and it's awful. I know we all have friends and neighbors that have been killed as a result and died as a result of fentanyl. And we know that fentanyl is being trafficked over the southern border, and it's trafficked to places like Lowell and Lawrence into our state to kill people. And when I said that, they called me racist. So I just want you to know I'm always going to tell the truth. And I want to put up a border between New Hampshire and Massachusetts so that and I want that border to, to be this. When the criminals come over, if you're law-abiding, come on over. We'd love to have you and spend your money here. And guess what? You won't have a sales tax. There's no income tax, no estate taxes. But if you're a criminal and you're selling fentanyl into our state, what's going to happen to you is you're going to face the toughest penalties of any place, especially in our region, because I want criminals to know that New Hampshire, you are not welcome here. And unfortunately, recently in Lawrence, they interdicted enough fentanyl to kill 500,000 people. So this is a real issue, folks. And so running for governor to keep New Hampshire safe, prosperous, and free. And first, that starts with making sure that the criminals know this is not the place where you're going to either traffic fentanyl or harm our citizens. And that's from my background as Attorney General. But right now, we have a revolving door, especially in our largest city of Manchester. And speaking of Manchester, one of the candidates running on the Democratic end, Joyce Craig, she was endorsed by the governor of Massachusetts. Now, we've asked Joyce, what's your position? Do you share Governor Healey's positions on sanctuary cities? Because what's happening right now in Massachusetts, we can never let it happen in New Hampshire. Folks want to go visit. Thank you. People who want to go to the Army-Navy game cannot find a hotel room because they're giving the hotel rooms to illegal immigrants right now because they are inundated with illegal immigrants because they have sanctuary city policies. When I'm governor of the state of New Hampshire, there will be no sanctuary policies. In fact, the only sanctuary we're going to have in New Hampshire is for law-abiding citizens. And we would love to have them here, who are here legally in this country. And when we think about what's at stake in this election, I know you're going to hear from all the presidentials, and we know what's at stake at the presidential level. But let's not forget what is at stake here in New Hampshire, what we have. And we cannot take our tax advantage for granted. We cannot take our freedom for granted. We have constitutional rights here in New Hampshire, for example, the constitutional right to carry, that our neighbors, like Massachusetts, do not share. And if we were to elect a Democratic governor, that would be gone in a heartbeat. So as much as we care about the presidential, let's not forget about the importance of this governor's race. And I want you to know, thanks. I want you to know I'm up for this fight. And we're going to fight to not only make sure that we continue to have the prosperity that we have, but we strengthen it, that we streamline state government so that government works more for the people and not the other way around. We are going to make sure that this continues to be and is even a safer state in the nation. And finally, when it comes to freedom, not only will I stand up for your constitutional rights, but I am a strong proponent of education freedom. And we need universal education freedom in this state. And as the mother of 2 children, one of the most important freedoms we have are the freedom as parents. And we've seen that that freedom's been infringed on. So I look forward to signing the Parent Bill of Rights as governor of the state of New Hampshire. Parents know what's best for their children, and I kind of don't understand why we're in this place where parents are not being given the full information about their children and what is happening, because only a parent, when you think about parents love their children, the state can never love a child like a parent and care more about what the outcome is for that child. So I know you're going to hear from a lot of presidential candidates today, but I'm asking you to join my campaign for governor so that together we can win this election. I want you to know that no matter what the left throws at me, whether it's Joyce Craig or Cindy Warmington, I am up for this fight and we are going to win. So if you haven't joined the campaign yet, it's Kelly, FORNewHampshire.com, kellyfornewhampshire.com. And guess what? No one wins alone. I'm asking for your help. We're going to build, and we're already building, the strongest grassroots campaign this state has seen. So please join me on this journey, and let's make sure that New Hampshire, not only we have our live free or die values, but that we not only fight them and protect them, but we strengthen them. May God bless New Hampshire, may God bless all of you, and may God bless the greatest country on earth.